This is for the ladies. Have you ever been in a position where you feel like you're a little bit moody? You have some acne. Let me show you mine here. You can see the acne. Yeah, you have some acne. You have painful cramps. You have some tundevu here or here. Then you feel like some pregnancy symptoms, like craving for some things, yet you're not pregnant. So get to know my story. Let's get on to the video. People, welcome to Ongoi Unfiltered, where we heal, laugh, overthink kidogo, and drink water like we figured it out. If you're new here, take a seat, grab your emotional wig, and let's get on to the video. Guys, this is not a wig. This is a nywele. I don't know, it's an extension. I've just woken up. Baby girl has just woken up. It's around 11-ish, 11 something. And this is a random one. I was doing this video yeah, so a lot of people saw my story on Nation, and they've asked me to talk about it. What is PCOS? What does it do to the body and stuff? So PCOS initially refers to polycystic ovarian syndrome. P, polycystic, C, PC, polycystic, O, ovarian, then syndrome. You get, it's a hormonal imbalance condition that affects a lot of women. And I was diagnosed with PCOS in 2022. Yeah, in 2022, towards the beginning of 2023, and now 2023, that's when I started my medication. My gyna used to tell me that 80% of women have it and they don't know about it. Like personally, my journey with PCOS, before I was diagnosed, my journey with PCOS started in 2020 when I got married. And I remember that time I was really craving for a baby and a baby girl that time. And we tried to conceive severally, and it wasn't even happening. It couldn't happen. And I know it's crazy, first year of marriage and I'm asking for a baby. Okay, let's continue. So we tried the first year, second year, third year. Remember, in between we used to go to the hospital and the doctors told us that I'm having some hormonal imbalance, but we didn't get deeper into knowing what exactly it was. So, long story short, I conceived in 2021, around 2020. No, not 2021. Was it 2021? Because I got a baby in 2022. Yes, I conceived towards the end. Yeah, towards the end of 2021, in the beginning of 2022. Can't remember clearly, but I got my baby in 2022, mid-2022, and I remember my pregnancy in the first 3 months, it was a bit hectic for me. It was somehow frustrating. Somehow I didn't understand my body quite well, because this is something that I've not had before, and people could tell me pregnancies differs according to everyone's body. Didn't know, so I just took it as a normal thing to get disturbed or to get some 2v2 in my first trimester. Second trimester nilipumzika kidogo. I didn't have a lot, but I could eat too much, and the weight was booming like very fast. Weight ilikuwa inasonga. Yeah, inasonga. And I remember in 2022, now when the baby was coming, that week before I got the baby, I used to have some Braxton Hicks. Most those who know Braxton Hicks are zile false labor. Unafeel ni kama you're laboring, then ukienda hosti unaambiwa hujafunguka up to any centimeter. Probably it's the weight of the baby, venye baby amekalia pelvic, you're going to susu every now and then, and that was it. So I remember labor started on Thursday night. It was on a Thursday night, and I thought it's still Braxton Hicks, but in the morning, no, I couldn't move. You remember we were being told when the labor is getting from upper kwa abdomen going to the back, lower back pain, that's when you go to the hospital. My water did not break, and I remember that night I ignored the first thing in the morning on Friday at 6 a.m. I told my husband, hey, no, whatever I'm feeling, like, it's so intense compared to whatever I was feeling before. And so he told me, I think it's still Braxton Hicks because it's not yet baby's time. It was 2 weeks before the due date, I remember. And we got out without anything, and kushuka stairs was stressful for real because we were in first floor. And I remember when we got down there, I phoned the landlord, who is a lady. She's a doc, all thanks to her, like she did a lot. And I remember her asking my husband, we munaenda wapi na hamuna bag? Huyu dem ako in labor, enda chukua bag muende. So we had requested an Uber, so the landlord told me, now ndio baby ashuke, we have to walk. So we will walk and mpaka kwa barabara. It is a 5 minutes walk. Whenever you feel like the labor is coming, breathe in, breathe out, then you continue moving, then we rub your back. So I was like, huyu mama tu anataka kunitesa. I didn't know it was for the good of me. So we walked slowly mpaka kwa barabara, and when my guy came with the bag, alitupata kwa barabara, and it was like, alikuwa analia uchungu zaidi. And the lady told me not to overreact. When I get to the hospital, I just breathe in, breathe out, and get someone to rub my back, and yeah, that's it. I save the energy now to ile time sasa ya kupush the baby. We tumeenda hosi as 100% avjikazad, and I labored for 13 good hours. Then all of a sudden, my hands, you see my cute hands. I love chucharing myself. These are my cute hands, but they are cute. So I discovered my hands had started turning grayish or greenish something. Then I told my husband, he called the dog rushed, and I was told I had developed some infection in between labor, so, and the baby had pooed, so we had to rush to the theater. Hakuna kitu heartbreaking nilisikia hiyo siku kama tuende theater, because I was very ready to just go the normal way. So we went to the theater, baby akatolewa, and now ikafika nikakaa 3 days osi, came home. So on coming home, 2 months down the line, I'm still bleeding, and it's profusely, like ile bleeding mingi kabisa. Then we go to the clinic at 6 weeks. Tumepeleka mtoto clinic. Baby hadn't added weight. Sema machozi. And thank God I went to a private hospital for clinics, because if I'd have gone to a public hospital, but we mama haunyonyeshi mtoto, we mama ukuli vizuri, we mama, like it would have been some chaos and trauma. So now baby haongezi weight. So what do? We need a nutritionist to do all this. And a nutritionist was told to visit our home to see the environment I'm in, if it's the environment that's traumatizing me, or the diet, whatever I eat and everything. So she came, she found I'm living somewhere safe, somewhere where I'm okay and everything. So right now, I don't even know I'm having PCOS. So I'm dealing with things that I don't know what they are. Why is baby not adding weight? Why am I adding a lot of weight and I'm not eating very well? Sometimes I still have the symptoms that looks like pregnancy or something. So at around 4 months, when the baby was 4 months, we went to see a gyna, because now the bleeding hasn't stopped. We've gone to several hospitals. They are like, nimepewa some 2 dawa za FP zitry kubalance hormones, nothing is changing. So we went to see a gyna. So after seeing a gyna, we were advised to do some tests, and guess what? That's when I was diagnosed with PCOS. I had lived with PCOS for like 3 years, 2 to 3 years, and I didn't know. I knew after getting a baby because of the complications that came after. Now, what are the symptoms of PCOS? What made the doctor realize that I've twende tufanye test ya PCOS? Number 1 ni hii acne. You see this acne? Yeah, there is some acne. Then extremely painful cramps. PCOS comes with extremely painful cramps, and painful cramps aren't normal according to what my gyna told me. Then there is this clearing the throat. Whenever a hormone is speaking to you, it starts from here, the thyroid. So you get some alert from here, around here. Then adding of weight haraka sana. Like mimi, I really struggle adding weight. Reducing weight. I really struggle with weight, and that was one thing that made the doctor realize that, oh, this one might be suffering from this. So you can tell from the weight, you can tell from the painful cramps, bleeding, acne. Some have hairs on the hands and legs. Some have these sideburns and beards for the ladies. Some have kipara somewhere here. Yeah. Now, I remember when we were in the gyna's office. My gyna is the one who does top fingers in the sky. I know you know him. When we were in his office, after now he told me, you have been diagnosed with PCOS. My mind really shut down completely. I didn't expect such news. And it was very shocking to me. And I remember after that, I didn't hear anything else. I didn't hear what I'm supposed to eat, what I'm not supposed to eat, and stuff. And now my medication starts. So I now have to survive on dawa, because I remember him telling me that PCOS has no medication, but you can use medication to treat its symptoms. If it's cramping, you measure some painkillers. If it's bleeding, there are some dawas za kustopisha bleeding. If it's adding weight, you have to take supplements to punguza weight. You do some exercise, drinking a lot of water and stuff. So it's now 2 to 3 years down the line. I'm battling it, PCOS. I'm trying to manage it, and it's not as easy, but if you make things easy, it can be easy. I'm trying to manage it. And right now, why did I do this video? Talk to ladies, the wives, the mothers, the sisters, the hoods. Like, if you see this video and you know someone who has extremely painful cramps and has some of those symptoms, please tell them to see a doctor, because kuna long-term side effects of having PCOS. There is diabetes too. There is high blood pressure. You can get some stroke, heart attacks and stuff. There are some things that come with it if you don't get diagnosed as early as now. So I always tell, if you are cramping, unasikia cramps zinakupeleka mbio, please enda uangaliwe. It might also not be PCOS. There are several hormonal imbalance conditions. Kuna endometriosis, kuna PCOS, kuna fibroids, kuna ovarian cyst. Like, there are several of them who might be suffering from one of them. I'm not here to scare anyone, but it's good to get checked so that we don't get the side effects later. So I'm not an expert on this, like 100%. That is why I'm urging people to go get checked. But whatever I've gone through, I'm not want someone else to go through the same pain, because the cramps are always extremely painful. Unaonanga, guy, will I even make it? Will I? Yeah, they are extremely painful, and hata nikiwa na hizo whatever challenges, I managed to keep a smile. I managed to be happy, to vibe everywhere and everything. So yeah, I think that's it for today. That's what I wanted to share. please follow, like, share this story with as many people as possible. It might help someone out there. Tulisema kwa Wangoi Unfiltered, hatufichi anything, tunasema vitu vile ziko, si ndio? So share with someone out there, they might get help on the same. And if you have any question, drop hapo chini kwa comment section. If I'm in a position to answer, I will answer. If I'm not in a position, I'll ask the doc, then I share, si ndio? So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for those who've subscribed. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for the love that you've shown me, guys. Share this video with people out there. Share my channel with people out there so that we can subscribe and support each other, si ndio? So it's a bye from me to you. See you on the next one.